Amarillo by morning. And bah! Bah! Here comes Bob. You guys see him? Bah! Bah! What's going on, Bob? You just eating? You're so filthy. You can't keep a shop. You can't keep a white shop sheep clean. Oh, Bob, can't do it. Bob. so hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. It's Mike Monkey Fab. So it's been a while. I haven't really been doing. I still got a bunch of stuff I got to do with the Phoenix. I'm broke. So not totally broke, just like broke. Bob is being. Bob, you want to come in? All right. It's air conditioning, Bob. You like air conditioning? You're so filthy. I got to give you a bath today. Today you're getting a bath, buddy. So when you have a fabrication shop, it's filthy. And when you have a white sheep, where you at, Bob? They he lays down the shop and he's just so dirty. That's a good haircut I gave him. I'm learning how to shear sheep. So anyway, what we got here, like I said, I'm broke. Not like broke, but like dumping a ton of money back into the business, which I always do. But just like I have a ton of money going into a new product I'm making, and you guys will dig that. So stay tuned. But it's cost me a fortune, and it's breaking my ability to do anything kind of interesting. But I have stuff left over that I was going to do that I haven't gotten around to doing. So what we have here is an aluminum LS block. And I like aluminum blocks because I'm too old to be carrying around cast iron blocks. They break my back. And I'm a big fan of aluminum blocks. This is a 6-liter. I got off my friend Israel, and it was out of, I believe, a Trailblazer SS. But yeah, I just got the block. And with that being said, what we did was take a good look at this guy. Got it cleaned up, so it's nice and pretty nice. And we, me and a friend of mine, at Sam's, the School of Automotive Machinist, when I was going there. So this has been sitting here a couple of years. We line honed it, knocked all the bearings, the caps, the oil plugs out, and did a line hone on it to the small number, and then we did a hone. Basically, I want to say it's 4 and 5/1000ths is what we went with. So it's actually like 4 and 5/1000ths and like 5/10ths, if that makes sense. So it's like a half. It's like a half a thou over what it's supposed to be, which allows for a little bit of extra room, so you can make. So it allows that. I guess the best way to say it is if you have any uncontrolled expansion of the piston, it's less likely to bind up, catch a ring and bust your ring lands and kill the engine. It's kind of the theory on it. I'm not an expert at this stuff. I did go to school for this, but I didn't really pay attention. I was so busy building my own business, Monkey Fab, and welding, and also working a job, that it was honestly it's tough to pay attention to. I love this stuff, been doing it for a while, but I wish I would have just like focused. I wish I would have turned off everything and just focused on school and paid a little bit more attention in class. But that being said, no big deal. This is a nice block, and it's been sitting in the garage for a couple years now, and it was always the intent to put it inside the Volvo wagon. That's why I got it in the first place. And you can see what we got going on is got some Chinese main bolts. One of them busted, so I just replaced it with a with a factory one, and the bearings are in it to be checked. And I have the crankshaft, and over here is a big pile of parts. It's all to get stuffed in here. I don't know what I have anymore, and I need to take inventory of all that. What I do know is that I need to get the heads done for this. Now I have a set of heads. I got a few sets of heads. I got 317s that are ported that I'm probably going to sell, and then I have some LS3 heads that are ported, CNC ported, that I did when I was going to Sam's. But that was it. I cleaned them up and I threw them in the Haas, and we ran a CNC port job on them. And that was it. So they're not cleaned up. The valves haven't been blended, and then the seats, you know, are all from the factory and all that good stuff. So I need to get that done. I'm going to head over to my friend Trey's shop. He owns Modern Airflow Dynamics. These guys they're coming up, and they're going to be big. I'm excited about that. He's a vet, and his guys that work for him mostly are vets. So I'm excited to see these guys coming up, and they're doing big things with the blowers and airflow, and they just now opened a machine shop, so they got like the hones, stuff to do the decking, the line hone with, and that's exciting to see, the balancing, all that good stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the heads. I'm gonna grab them right now down, set you guys down, grab those. I'm gonna show you them real quick. So these are the heads. They are 53/64 castings, and I bought them here locally in Houston for like 600 bucks for a pair. I kind of cleaned them up the best I could, and some whatever that stuff is that you use, bar saw, and ran it in our CNC machine at school, and you can kind of see where the CNC's come through and done some of its magic. What it doesn't do is it doesn't tend to blend this well, especially right at the intake port. There's a big lip right here, and that's normal because these castings kind of shift a little bit as they're being made, and you know, whatever. Bob, you're eating my pants. So yeah, and you can see it's where it's done the CNC magic in the intake ports, and the short, what they call the short turn right there, and they basically just need to be gone through, have the valves, seats, I don't know, whatever needs to happen with those, yeah, and let those guys kind of do their magic. So I'm gonna grab these guys along with the rocker arm assemblies. This is what Bob really does most of the day. If he's not out in the yard eating, then he's just sitting right here. This is his favorite spot in the shop, which is where all the dirt and dust from grinding falls. But and that's why he's so filthy. Anyway, guys, we are going to take these guys over to my buddy's shop and grab the valves and springs and rocker arms, and take them there and drop them off, let those guys do their thing. And yeah, and I'm gonna take a look at the block. I'm gonna take a look at my pile of parts and kind of make a list of what we have, what we don't have, and get ready to assemble the block. Can you guys see? It's a cock block. Get it? Cock block.